off with his image, said, yeah, it's all in hand. We'll send you a crime reference number by text in the next 24 hours. When he's arrested, we'll come and see you again for statements. So there you go. Goes to any airport or any sort of thing like that, his face is going to get recognised, isn't it? But it's like they just come for me to like say, yeah, that's him. I just knew the ad of the complaints existed. The way it was said fast. Listen, yeah, just give us the image. Boom, 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 sound. But it was the same copy that came last time when I got on the phone. You know about when them Kelly set me up for the same thing? And during that conversation, I'd mentioned stalker. And it's like the same cop was dealing with a long line of shit. You know, like they're compiling like years of shit against him. He's going, you know the way he attacks the police and judges and all this fucking shit, and he got it badly in for him for doing it. I'm seeing him now. I know this isn't, we shouldn't really be speaking about him, but it is what it is, and he's made himself relevant. He's put himself out there to be judged, just like I do. I get judged. He puts himself out there extremely, so he's there to be judged, isn't he? And I'm just like you, judging him. Obviously, I've been a target of his. I'm currently a target of his. I've been a target of his for 8 years, so I've got a good amount of knowledge about him as a character, as a person, as an individual, to know what the fuck I'm talking about. He's took it to me, you know, he's got it where he wanted it, I think. He'd love to be able to run around and go, look, he's a snitch, he's a legitimate snitch, look, there's the. But this is not, you gotta think what it is. He's not coming to my doorstep, and he's had many opportunities. He's never been on his toes. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Over the years, I'm saying, not just this, over the years. He's always done it from a distance for his clickbait. Thrives on the back of me. But I'm looking at it now and he's just deflecting again, and so let's have this, right? I've seen a video there, it's on someone sent me it again. People send me these clips. They're on pages, the pages get sent to me as a message. Look at this, what they're saying. And I've seen one now like, I'm the bully. So this is a pure narcissist method and tactic of the fucking perpetrator, right? So now I'm the bully in this situation, aren't I? And I'm bullying Dave Darren, apparently. This is what he's screaming all over the gaff, isn't he? Now, let me put it straight, right out there, right now. Dave Darren can't be bullied. It doesn't matter. If he's going to get a hiding, he's fronting it because he will not be picked on. It's in his fucking bones. It's what Irishmen are like. Not Irishmen, but traveller men, isn't it? He's a traveller, is he? So when he's screaming there about his mates as if his mate's being bullied by me, it's just, that's not the case. And I've never suggested that Dave's being bullied by him. I've suggested every time Dave is being manipulated by him, not bullying. So that's just him deflecting it. So like, it's him trying to create another avenue for me and Dave Darren to fall out, when in reality, got no problem with Dave. Throwing a screwball, let him start picking on Dave's name, using his name, just showed it. It's to give Dave an eye-opener. I'm Dave's real people. Give Dave's real people a fucking eye-opener. He's screaming your name everywhere in Dave. He's causing major trouble between you and Darren then for nothing. I got the blame, boy, you're calling him out. It is what it is, as I said. Do you believe him, Dave? Do you honestly believe him, lad? The allegations he's coming out with? So anyway, no man can bully Dave, in my eyes. And I definitely weren't bullying him. Wouldn't even attempt to bully anyone anyway, to be honest with you. Unless it's him, the stalker. And there's different ways of dealing with that type of character, the stalker. If you ignore him, you're bullying him. If you ignore him, you're picking on him. You're not giving the attention that he wants. And I think that's what you're dealing with, a child trapped in a man's body. Isn't it? How old's this girl he's got pregnant? How old's that girl he's running around with now? She looks old enough, I know that, but like, how old is she? Early 30s. Again, more videos are being sent to me where he's starting to become very, very aggressive in a very short manner of events from there to there. That's indicating steroid abuse that he's kicked in. Hence his training, hence his confidence, hence his boisterous and macho all of a sudden when reality he's a half man. Him, steroids, coke, bit of drink on the weekend, that birthday. As I say, people, it'll unravel itself right before your very eyes, honest to God. So the best thing you can do is just hope for the best. Not for him, obviously. He needs to be like taken out the picture because he's damaging a lot of people psychologically. The longer that girl's around him in the physical realm, the more he'll be tempted to lay his hands on it. Especially now when the shit's hitting the fan for him and he's just trying to cling on to do your fucking gifts. But I'm doing my part, not for anyone else, to be honest with you. Well, it is, like likes of DHB and Corey and that now, they can just sit back, fucking swerve, retract, don't take the problems. I'm doing it. Fuck everyone. He brought it there, he put the legal documents across the table. You want to fight fire, so come on. The thing with me is I'm not the perpetrator in any of it. So I've not perpetrated nothing towards him at all over the years. And everything he's perpetrated towards me I've documented, kept, recorded, stashed in my fucking library. Could have jailed him years ago, the little cunt. But there you go. L5 Alive, choose a life, not a knife, people. You're seeing it in motion. You're seeing choose a life, not a knife in motion, right? The way I'm reacting, the way I'm dealing with it, the way I'm coming across. Yeah, I might be a little bit vindictive at times, but look what I'm dealing with him. Look at the trouble he's caused me over close to a decade. So I'm glad it's coming to a head. Why? Because he spun a lot of lies. He's attached his lies to other creators and platforms that were spinning lies. It all bulked and substantiated that I'm a fucked up character that can't be believed. Every little allegation come together was massive. And they all came to shut me down. So it's nice now to finally get him to a stage where he's got to say, yeah, that's the truth, and I believe that's the truth, and that's why I said that's the truth, and this is how I know it's the truth. And if he can't prove where it's the truth from, he's fucked. Goes to jail. He either goes, yeah, I'm telling the truth, the allegations I've made in 2018, all these in between, and that last one there in the last month, or the last week actually, I believe that's true. Okay then, so where's your proof of this? I've got none. Okay then, so how can you say it's truth? You're deliberately lying to harm him. No, I'm not. Well, what's this catalogue of events? Why have you tagged him with all these allegations on different social media platforms, which we've got receipts for since 2018? You're lying. Guilty. And that's me then. I'm not asked about the sentence. I'm not asked about the fact I'm going through a court proceedings with him or he's gone to guilty and shit like this. I'm asked about the truth being proven and my name being cleared of the horrendous offences he's accusing me of. What would you do if a man? If you're a criminal, you just go round and fucking ruin him. But I'm not. I'm not. And it's not a shithouse move. I've just done enough jail over enough dickheads in my time to know this is a situation where if I react wrong, if I retaliate wrong, I'm fucked. And he's not, because he's a petty criminal and I've got a fucking serious violent past. I'll get double figures and he'll stay out here clickbaiting the fucking life out of it. On top of that, I've got this message, mate. You know, there's lads out there that get in this position all the time and they don't know what the fuck to do and they think it's wrong to do this. Been getting a message off a mum. Your 16-year-old's in a mess. What do you think you should do? Go to the mum. This is what I said. What do you think you should do as a mum in that situation? Go to the police, but I'm not a grass, so it'll get worse for him. Okay then. You as a mum, watching your property and your children being harmed by whatever it is that's doing that, are well within your rights, regardless of what community you fucking live on, to go, excuse me officers, I've got these people with knives, robbing me stuff, targeting me children, coming to my house. You're well within your rights. But the people who associate with, I'm not saying you do, but people who are in your circle, whether they're attached to your mates, fucking in relationship with your mate or your cousin or so you can't really be a normal member of society who if they were in that position to go, police fucking men at me door with knives targeting me 15-year-old kid here. So when she said that's not an option, because I said, alright, step 2, move. So this is the steps what mums have got on your estates when it comes to these situations. Your kids getting in a mess with these fucking helmets on the estate, they're starting to impede on your life. They're coming across your garden, fucking fence and knocking at doors and threatening your kids and robbing your shit, putting knives out, getting more violent as the years go along. So I've said the first step of that is ring police. Well, that's a no-no. Oh, well, is it? Alright then, well, let's just say it's a no-no. Let's push that aside. Move. That's the second step. If you're not willing to go to police with your 15-year-old kid getting embroiled in this madness with the gang on the street, trust me, if you don't go to police, it's going to escalate. 16, 17, another altercation. 18, 19, another altercation. If you don't move and he's there, the third step is to prep him for court on both sides. He's either being stabbed up to fuck or he stabbed someone up to fuck. Either way, get all the information every time they come to the door, get the photos, the video evidence, the threats and messages, everything, gather it over the years. Because if your son has got to snap on this group or one of these fucking rats that's bullied him all his life because he's coming to his mum's house, he's terrifying his mum. If this kid's got a snap and just goes out and goes rah and does him, your kid's fucked. Reaction. Do you understand? He's fucked. At least you got a mitigation. Now the only reason it's got to that standard, that level of fucking, is because you never phoned the police in the beginning. And that's it. That's the 3 steps for you as a mum, where your kids starting to get targeted on a council estate by these little gangbangers. They're not. Some of them might be gangbangers, but they're associated to the gangbanging family. You can have work lads doing this shit, and that was the situation there. Allegedly a work lad, you're on it, but the characters, the gangster character type thing, you know. So use mums, understand, there's loads of mums, and I'll tell you this for a fact, include my own, Mums are terrified when this shit's kicking in. And it's the sons telling the mum, don't. Shh. Don't phone the fucking police. Don't. And the mum's trapped in this corner. And you see all these kids that are shot dead. As soon as they're shot dead, the mum's snitching. But they're getting no justice. And prevention will always be better than cure, mothers. Listen to that. Regardless if you've got a fucking uprooting bail, regardless if they stop talking to you, think about what's going to happen if your son's starting to get into a bit of a situation with these at 15. It's not going nowhere. It doesn't go nowhere. It just gets worse unless it's resolved.
Barney is just reminding me that my name is John. Thank you. Yeah. So here we go. We're going to play 2 hornpipes and the wheel.
So I've made 2 valid points tonight. The fact that Dave Doran cannot be bullied. The fact they never suggested that the stalker was bullying him. I've always known. And when I say Dave's being manipulated and deceived, it's not a put down to him, because he's dealing with one of the fucking best out there. He's dealing with one of the best manipulative individuals you're going to come across, and he can do it to anyone. You've only got to look at half of the people that follow him. So that's two facts, and then the third one there, use mothers. I'm scared to ring the police. Alright, prepare for what I've just warned you. If you're not willing to go to the police, move. If you don't move, prep your kid for a prison sentence. Or something similar. Choose a life, not a knife. I'm Sam here, okay? Baby G baby's in, doing the damage for me. Same song again, well, I'm just leg it, mate. Sit over there somewhere where no one cares. Yes, Mimi. Les, Sarah, Jan, do you feel life experience has shaped your view now? Yeah. Everyone's life experiences does. There's a few other people in there saying bottled it again. I did make a bottled it up, saved it. Saved it for a real threat, a real danger, a real opportunity, a real fucking... You know, it hasn't gone nowhere. It's all here. The aggression, the anger, the know-how. I just refuse to use it. So yeah, you're right, lad, I bottled it up. And it's full. It's been getting bottled up for years, mate. But I'm using it in other ways, like, you know, instead of participating in a nonsensical situation with a nonsensical individual who commits nonsensical crimes and behaves like a nonsensical monster. Now go and look up the word nonsensical and you'll understand exactly what the fuck I mean. You lost your bottle, more like, says I, lad, how can I lose this bottle? You know, it's not your mother. I'm not your dad. If people think that was an opportunity, they're fucking mad, aren't they? Opportunities to fuck your life up. I've told you anyway now, people. Yes, do these dreams. I've told you, just sit back and watch it unfold. This is it for him now. He's on a fucking downward spiral. He's being fucking... It is what it is. He's just being exposed in the last 4 weeks. He's come out. It's great. Look at him now. Everything you're hearing out of his mouth is just wrong, isn't it? I'll pull a zombie out and I'll leave him in the gutter. What's all that about, mate? Standing there with a young girl with twins in his body, you're fucking screaming about putting people in the gutter. Oh, my baby's born in September. You'll be in jail if you enter the UK. Understand what I mean? It's his new gimmick. Feel sorry for that girl. I can see it already. But you know what? Truth reveals itself in fucking weird ways, mate. Honest to God, and unfortunately, to me, where I'm sitting, I'm looking at it thinking, right, there's the climax to his downfall right there. He just doesn't understand it yet. That woman, she's gonna know the true fucking cunt in less than 4 months. Watch.
Well, you may have heard that we're celebrating 40 years.
You've got to understand the threats he said to like girls years and years ago when they've had kids in the belly and that. You know, when he's being unhappy. About kicking it out and all this shit. And over the years he's just gone extreme and more. He's saying he's a macho man now, but the first thing a man is the securing the abilities to defend themselves. That's the first step in any sort of young man, or any man at all, a proper man, a real man. They're prepared with these. They don't need to fucking scream and shout, I've got a weapon and I'll fucking do this with a weapon. And when you've got a helmet like him trying to get into the mind of the youth, that he's the perception of the man now. So when I touch on a topic, he'll start trying to be the topic. Do you get what I'm saying? It's weird. It's just weird. He's always done that. It's like he watches me and goes, I'll use that. Comes on and goes, yeah, but then his little boy fucking melts away, and then you see his true colours again. But the shit he's promoting on his social media platforms, wow. Honest to God, the damage he's doing to the youth. How can he put himself out there like a macho man? He bats both ways. He takes drugs, he screams at women, fucking terrifies all sorts. He's screaming at your sons, I'm a man. First thing you see, he done a video saying I'm a man. And then them men that don't cry, and you've got this little bird in the background. Yeah, you're a proper man. I just thought, oh. No. Just watch it unfold, mate. Just watch it unfold, mate. It's fucking. It's just gonna get a fucking horrendous for that young girl. Because she's a young girl. So what? She's in her early 30s, mate. You've got a man who's 60 and his head manipulative and fucking like tactics like that. He's highly educated in like manipulation, deceit, envy, all that. But when it comes to like victim issues, empathy, you know, all that, he's not on the ball. He's never really focused on that. He's always focused on the one of getting what he can, targeting money, get this, get that, if anyone fucks, deal with it. You know, that sort of mentality. He's never really understood the victim's perspective. Because if he did, he wouldn't be screaming and shouting the way he is on all over the place. It's mad, it's going wrong for him, bad lad. He's going to jail for a long time, you know. Not just off me. They don't even need me to fucking... It is what it is. I'll let the ball unfold now. He threw the ball in my net. I refused to play it loads of times. Threw it again. I just screwballed him over there, look, played it off like Dublin, Darren. That's me playing wide, sending him on a little run for a bit, say, shh, I'm shit, can't be arsed. Do you get what I'm saying? He never took it, he's thrown it back with a policeman attached to it, going, alright then, let's make it a bit more fucking hard for everyone, eh? So that's what I've done. Yeah, then I'll throw the policeman back. You know, leaving that policeman in my kitchen. There he is, right back to your kitchen. And now that's it, the ball's landed in his court. Now he's got to confront the policeman that's on the ball, waiting for him to hit it. I'm sat here, hit the ball, I'm waiting. And that's it now, he brought it there. He'll go quiet, start panicking, start saying to his people, he's wrong and he knows my bird's pregnant, he knows that he might put me in jail when my bird, blah, 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 and everything's Darren's fault. Like he's in some sort of brother-brother relationship with me or uncle. He's just weird. He's just one crazy specimen, him, like, I'm telling you right now. It's not even hating. It's just like a valid assessment of someone that's been getting fucking, I can't even say terrored or victimised, but because I didn't know what was in for most of it. You get what I'm saying? You know when you're getting psychologically attacked with someone with that sort of hatred and that obsession and that possessiveness towards you, it's horrendous, mate. It's horrible, that. Bad though. Anyway, I'm still here to tell the story, and I could have run out like a criminal, like a soft fucker, went, alright then, you've done this to me, you've said this about my family, you destroyed my brother's monument, blah blah, and that was it. But I'm just handling it like a fucking clever kid, mate. I'm handling it the way I'd expect other lads who get in a situation like this to handle it. You know, push it away a bit, let them come at you, chat shit on, so don't react. Give it a year, 2, give it 3 years, hopefully it'll die down. If it gets intense, alright then, take it on the chin, you've got too much to lose, you've had a baby, there's jail involved, you've got a little car for yourself, a little money revenue coming in from whatever fucking means. You know, don't break that little thing you've got going because you've got a nugget like the stalker coming at you chatting major fucking shit. If it intensifies, you're not in the game. You've got a family, you've got everything he wants. He's fuming, he's getting more envious over the years, he's jealous of you. Fuck him. And then if he brings the police into it, look, I judge the probation service, the social services, the judges, the briefs, I police them all as feds. It's all the same tree trunk. They're just different branches of the same trunk. So when you start going down the legal avenue to shut me up after what you're screaming about me, total lies, horrendous lies, targeting me, behind the scenes going all out to try and cancel every platform I've got all over the gaff, and then you come at me with fucking trying to shut me up because I'm speaking truth. Well, that's it. You've got a whole different theatre rolling now. What you've done is you've brought a psychological fuck up in your head what you think is a war. I don't know why you think this is a war. I don't know why you thought you could win it. You've stepped into a theatre of a psychological war with me, and now you've sent that paper to me. That's you entering the physical realm in this bullshit. Now you're bringing that bullshit in your head that you've had against me. You've brought it into the open now and touched me with a physical thing instead of, it's all been psychological. You've never got near me. I haven't hid. It's always been your mouth and your fucking mentality and your stalking. But that letter now, it's like it's direct contact, and it's like you brought that into the physical realm. So now you've started that process in the physical realm that paper's fucking created. So now it escalates into a different process, and you're going to suffer through this process. Like I've been suffering internally in here, and you haven't in there because you've been with your money, your drugs, flying on my name, flying on it, whatever. Now it's your turn, just like English, just like all of them. I'm going to watch the process. I'm a big part in all your processes, I reckon. I reckon I'm going to end up a part in the English process, to be honest. But now you've brought it into the real realm, and all the suffering I've done for 8 years, I'm going to watch you suffer for 8 years or double in the physical realm, and everyone else is. Just being exposed as a nasty fucked up liar with a crazy possession and obsessiveness. And as I say, over the years, they've probably got all sorts of mad shit off women, different lads, different victims in Wales, Ellesmere Port, GHBs, all this compiled. Just goes, he's a fucking madness, him. And because he gets thrown in newspapers all the time, and he gets splashed across fucking news tellies all the time, and he's dead relevant on social media all the time with his little journalist friends, he just gets roped off. All the stuff that made him elevate is just finished in a flash, because all them papers and that what were bigging him up and giving me attention, they're now exposing him for being a lying, horrible, nasty narcissist who damages everything. So that'll be my end game. Not seeing him with a bullet in his head. Not seeing his children harmed. Not seeing his all that, like what he's done to me, basically. Not seeing all that to him. Just letting justice unfold. Sitting there and being like, it won't stop, obviously. Get back out down there and he'll kick back in, but at least I've had a little 4 years to crack on, secure myself, enter the opportunities without a little stalking group coming at me. A little 4 years of silence, able to focus on the knife message, getting out there, encouraging everything, me kids, me bird, move on. At the moment, while he's at this, I can't really, it's difficult to function. Like, look at the allegations he's using. And when you go outside, if no one's really known about you, and they just see one clip of him screaming, he's this, he's that, it's very, 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 very fucking damaging for you, isn't it? You know how it is. I've been there before in 218 with him. Honest to God, it was horrendous, mate. People that I fucking really thought were on board all switched on me overnight because they believed him and not me. He just set the narrative, and then the organised crime groups went with the narrative and pushed it. And whoever sets the narrative basically wins the gets ahead in the race. If there's a thing going on, a little bit of conflict and starts coming out, whoever sets that narrative against who, they get ahead in the race. And if there's loads of people and loads of fucking people on platforms coming through going, yeah, that's true, it's just... Especially when you're fresh in the game. Freedom is your peace. Exactly that. Freedom of mind, mate. I've done fuck all wrong in this process. Nothing. Yeah, I've reacted. I have said a few little mad things which you think, fucking hell, that's deep. But I've come from a deep criminal violent background. And that deepness is always going to be there, that depth, that substance. It's part of who I am. And if I get in situations where I'm feeling like everything I've worked for is at risk here, you're gonna start tearing that little thing, isn't it? When you've got a constant fuck coming in your life, dragging it, altering it, messing with it, allegations, accusations, people interested, all of a sudden accusation, not interested. It's like he hears from someone, they're interested in him, and if he gets signed up there, he's gonna fucking fly or whatever. And he just go bam and start sabotaging it. Why else does he just burst out like that and start fucking going mad? There's a few things. One makes sense when I started speaking about organised crime groups and some unsolved murders in Liverpool, like the Ellis Cox murders and shit like that. When I started speaking about him, he just like, I don't know. But then at the same time, there's loads of little angles, and the whole point of me not engaging with the is to, so we can sow that seed of confusion in one's mind. If you get what I'm saying? When you start thinking that angle, could it be this angle, could it be that angle, could it be this, you just end up accusing all sorts of fucking mad people, and then you look like a soft cunt.
During the period 1939,
Fuck 'em. You know, I could tell the way they were moving. They were very interested, but they just needed the things that was valid. They got a phone call while he was in here, and these were the right things. All I heard the policeman saying, yeah, he's doing everything we asked him of him. And that was it. They got the shit and fucked off. What did he ask for? A little look at the contents, his profiles, what's his profiles, what's his address, have you got an image of him? That was it. And bailed. So it was just like, alright, this is another victim, this is another person. Is everyone just getting... And the reason why they're doing this, and probably not taking a statement straight away, is to prolong his time in custody when he arrives back in the UK. So for example, when he gets arrested, they've got so many hours to keep him in custody. Then they can go and get the statements and then extend them hours in custody, so they've got more time to have him in the police station. Then, do you understand what I'm saying? And that's just me. They can start the whole process again with that. If they want to, they might do me, they might do him, and then they might do, if Corey and DHB have give the evidence over, they don't really need them because of the social media platforms. He threatened them, he smashed it, he admitted it on social media. They don't really need them, to be honest with you. Do you understand? They just need the police attendance and the CCTV and his admission. So they could do me 36 hours in custody on a mad malicious thing. Then they could do that other person down there that's probably done something and needs to get it sorted. There's another little 24 hours questioning and another charge. And then DHB and Corey in a different borough, different place in the country. So he's got to travel on sweatbox to different police stations to be interviewed in these police stations. He's got to be charged up in them boroughs, placed before these courts. Do you get what I'm saying? So his life's going to go horrendous for him the minute he's arrested. On top of that, he might have other criminal offences that he's thought he was on his toes for, but there was no warrants issued for him. But he is wanted to be questioned, and when he arrives, he's got that as well. So it's gone. His life's just took a turn for his worse. It doesn't matter if he's using this young girl who's pregnant to him. It's going to go massively wrong for the young girl. Let's just hope he doesn't lay his hands on her. You can see by his aggression, he's now using steroids. I'll tell you that for a fact. You'll see it. He's using steroids, watching 3 or 4 weeks how he shapes up dead fast, and he'll put it down to hard training. He's on the juice again. So it's going to get very messy for this this woman who's having a child, unfortunately, and that should be a concern right now with you. You've got a trapped monster, and now he's got this girl with him. He needs someone, and if you watch him, he just replaces a person every time someone goes back to their normal ways and cracks on with theirs. Someone else comes in. He can't function without someone present. He needs someone to bounce off constant. He can't sit in a room like this. If he does, he's fucking shutting down, shutting down. You know what I mean? He needs someone. So when he gets comfortable with this girl, and then this girl goes, yeah, but I've got a bail, I've got work. Yeah, but I've got to go, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, but no, you're not going. Can't you stay off work for a month? Oh, come on, oh please. Dead deceitful, dead manipulative. The woman in that, you know, that period before birth where emotions and oh, okay, I love you too. Oh yeah, I'll do anything for you. Start fucking a job up in that. It's what this young girl's got going for her, mate. Unfortunately. And then he goes to jail at the pinnacle moment. Goes to jail at the pinnacle moment, but he's clickbaited for a little 6 months off the back of it. Get out when his kid's 3 or 4. Nugget, mate. He doesn't represent many men in never mind just Liverpool, mate. He doesn't just his voice cancels him out of anyone else's city, doesn't it? Just his accent. His Liverpool accent, just no man can even inspire to be him. So they're all alright, aren't they? They're sounds, aren't they? The Manchester kids will look at him and go, ah, that's Scouse in the fucking hell. So he's definitely not inspiring no Manchester kid to end up fuck like him, is he? But the Scouse kids, you know, the kids from Birkenhead, the kids from Ellesmere Port, the kids from fucking St Helens, alongside the Scouse kids, all these kids are getting influenced. Some of them, not all of them obviously, but some of them will be influenced by him, acting like him. And now he's tapping on the page like he's fucking Andrew Tate to someone about what it is to be a man. He's running around pulling fucking blades out on people. As I said earlier on, mate, you need some serious credentials to be a full-blown fucking man these days, and first and foremost is resolving problems without picking a fucking weapon up. You use this and this. If that doesn't work, then you go to this and this. If that doesn't work, it doesn't even go to fucking because it's a murder charge. It's a murder charge. And that's what society is teaching the kids. They're missing this and this out of the process. There's always 3 steps. There seems to be always 3 steps in the processes. And everyone's skipping the first one. What would you do? You as a mum, what do you think do? Phone the police. Okay, so you've skipped the first process, now you're at the second one, move. Well, I'm not moving. Alright then, well you're fucked. Get ready for your son to be stabbed or go to jail for the time because he's defending himself. Same with that one there. You know, you're missing the talking out. You hear all these knife initiatives, knife down, fists up. It's boss. It's good. Gets in the mind. But listen, look at the title. Knives down, fists up. Knives down, talk. That's the first step. If you're missing the first step, you're just going straight to violence. And it doesn't... As I say, there's no second step after the first step if it's violence. So you'll go to talk, first step, fist, second step. Mad consequences if it goes into the third step, isn't it? Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're missing the first step and you're raising kids to go to the second step, it's second step, mad consequences. You're missing a fucking stage, and it's the most vital stage in any conflict, and it's negotiation. It just taxes me energy and all this fucking shit with this dickhead, mate. Honest, it just like sucks the energy out of me. Like. Got enough to deal with, you know what I mean? Instead of some little fucked up junkie whose life's ruined basically. He just keeps on ruining himself. You see the opportunities he's had over the last 10 years, mate. He's had close to like 500,000 followers on one platform. So many on that one, so many on that one, so many on that one. He's had major legal members of society kicking in, yes, helping him along the way. And now look at him. Imagine how much is being invested in him. You know what, like, although gifts is a financial, like, investment, when people send them gifts, it's like an emotional one as well. You know, come on, keep going, putting a lot of faith in the money if you like sending it. It's probably why you call a dog Faith, to be honest. When you say put faith in this, put faith in yourself, put it's like that, isn't it? But imagine that's like letting everyone down, that in my eyes, the way he's turned out. Imagine how many people have put fucking like faith in him, you know, supported him for years, and look how he's turned out, mate. Oh yeah, but it's just it's his upbringing. He had everything he wanted when he was a kid, he just fell into crime because he wanted to be like his uncles. Don't even think they were his fucking uncles. I think he was just banging one of his aunties or his ma or something like that. I think it was his auntie, to be honest. Anyway, keep it real, choose a life not a knife, you sensible lads. Don't end up like a helmet like him. How's he ended up there? Started off here, being a little helmet. Over the years, instead of getting his head together, he's just become a massive fucking helmet. And that's what you're looking at. Don't end up like that. How'd you not end up like that? I'm a helmet, but I'm a helmet here. Why am I a helmet? Because I fucked my life up. I corrected it. Just because I'm sitting here reformed character now getting my life together doesn't mean I'm not a fuck up. I fucked up royally, kid. But snapped out of it, got my head together. So I'm a bit of a helmet for fucking up. He's a complete fuck up helmet that's not even trying to recover. Not even trying to turn his life around and encourage you lot to not end up like him. He's a 40-year-old man encouraging you to pick up knives, take drugs, treat birds like shit, and go to jail every other fucking year. It's not good for you, mate. Doesn't matter where you're from. Wales, Ellesmere Port, St Helens, Crosby, Liverpool. Not many in Liverpool are on him in that way anyway. It's only the little no marks that are fascinated with him. You know, them dirty, fucked up attitudes. The real people of Liverpool, he brings shame to he brings shame on them. They look at him and go, what the fuck, mate? Fucking, doesn't he fucking... That's what I do. I just look at him and go, wow, how the fuck, no wonder people around the world think we're fucking rats. It's not because of people like us, it's because of fucking dickheads like that. And you get encouraged. But what you do, you know, how do you combat hate? What's the only antidote for hate? You've heard me say it. Excuse me. Go on, what's the only antidote for hate, people? Speak to me. Love. How can you give love to him after he's done so much hate to you? Easy. Give him a bit of advice, that's caring. Hoping he understands it. Isn't it? Pack your bags and yourself in. Get your jail done, get out and look after your kids and your birds. The girl seems to have a good head on her. You know, you need someone around you who's got a good fucking head on it. cherish her. That's what you need to do, mate, as a father. Come in, take her on the chin, let the truth be known. Get out, start again. You'll still have your people. Most importantly, you'll be in your kids' lives, undisturbed. No looking over your shoulder. No waiting for your bird to travel all over the fucking gaff to bring the kid to see you. No excuse why you can't see your kid. No consistent excuse why you can't be around the woman that you supposedly love, who you're having children to. You know, you need to remove them excuses out of your life, or them barriers that's going to prevent you getting access to your woman and child, don't you? As a man. And that's a caring, constructive, you know, bit of advice for you there. Choose a life, not a knife, lad. Trust me, mate. Think about what you're doing with your life. Seen the ups and downs, the eldest, mate. But she's fully understanding it. And they don't see me as like what all them cunts see me as. They see me as like a proper fucking strong dad and that. That's what it's about. Impressing your kids to lead a better life. I know my daughter's gonna be like nothing like any of the G family. I'm not saying any of the G family are bad. I'm just saying, you know, they just speak different. They're just like different, just like a different attitude in the house and that where they're getting raised compared to a G house. You know, if you go into a G house, you'll just understand it's like a little bit of a mad, like a replication of the brother's personality, each household. Yeah. So if you go to Stevens, it's just like a fucking madness in there. Well, years ago was. If you went there, Stevens, mate, you'd have fucking Steve and Johnny and Ryan, and they'd just be fucking going off the barnets, mate, just doing all madness. Dead loud, music there, fucking dog over there, fucking ma screaming. Johnny hitting speed, screaming because he never got enough dinner. Had about 10 plates of it. But that's what it's like. It's like a replication of the house. You go to mine, you might have music blasting once every blue moon, but everything else is calm. Innit? My mum was one of 13, madness, definitely different upbringing. One of 13, lad. Imagine having 12 aunties. Imagine how big your family is, lad. Imagine how many brothers and cousins and shit you don't even know about. Not brothers, like cousins and distant relatives and that. That's a big bloodline, that, lad. Isn't it? Fucking hell, 13 mums. Hang on. Was they all women? Darren, I'm blocked on your other accounts. I didn't even say anything. Well, you must have said something. They wouldn't have known you were there if you never said nothing. How are you, Lucy Duffy? Laura? Mental health warrior? My nan had 15 kids. Goes on here, mate. Was she Irish? Yes, RH, Lulu, Orange Lily, Steve-O, Paul, yeah. Scottish. Fucking have loads at 15. Catherine. My nana had 7. What was that? My nana had 15 all at home, over 300 cousins, with second and third. Fucking hell. So many nanas and granddads there, mate. How many nanas are there? 13 nanas. 15 nanas. Imagine having 15 nanas, mate. How would that work?
How does that work?
Now be a porter and all that. We're gonna
Hang on, I'm
see
just thinking and fucking up in the mind here.
had in the
Here am I?
or the no, that did I?
Because your ma's sister would only become a nan to her children, wouldn't she? Not a nan to the sister's nan.
We had this
Hang on a minute. Well, hang on a minute. My ma had 5 sisters, or 4 sisters, right? So their ma. Anyway, it is what it is. Steve O saying he's banned on RTE. What's RTE, kid?
So we're getting a bit confused about what the fourth language is, you know.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And the second language.
So look, me and my brothers have all got the same nanas and granddads. But at the same time, so as... Yeah, so I'm right. So's my ma's sister's kids got the same nanas and granddads. And then their fucking, my other ma's sister's kids got the same nanas and granddads. So the point I'm making is, right, if there's 13 sisters and they've got the same nanas and fucking granddads and all these kids have got all the same nanas and fucking granddads, when them kids have kids, are all them sisters nanas to these kids? Can you have one family with 15 fucking nanas in it? That's what I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, their aunties are a certain age, aren't they? But when there's more kids than nanas, that's standard procession, innit? Did they become all nanas then? No. No. Well, it was a brain teaser. Let's just put it down to that. It's not Darren thinking shit. It's Darren doing a brain teaser. You know, let's just cover it. Think about what I'm saying, mate. Why did I just talk like that? Let's see. No, I'm right, mate. If all them women have had kids, if them 15 aunties have had kids, oh, how are you, Scott? Only to their own children, nanas. Oh fuck it, it's doing me fucking nuts. I'm just thinking about it. I'll leave these women to it. These women know the situation. Only to their own children, Nick. Only to their own kids. Kids with baby nuns. Yeah, I get it now. I get it. While we've all got the same nan, their aunties, aren't they? But when their kids have had kids, then they become their own nana, don't they? Yeah. Anyway, let's keep it going. It's mad the way women change over the years. Depending on how many babies are born in the family. A woman will change position in the family, won't she? Like Nana's the queen, innit? Can you remember your grey man? Your nan's nan? Not many can. Depending on what your age you were born, depends on if you can remember your great granny. Your great nan. Thanks very much.
Hello.
How are you, big man?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Sammy, what train are you on, lad?
Hey?
You're on a train?
Yeah, man, just on the train back from London, bro.
Good stuff. I took a step, to be honest, knocking out and finally put a nail in this coffin that's been open for fucking 8 years. That's what it is. I just feel like, you know what, the rumours they're going to come with, they've been spreading them rumours for years anyway, so I might as well just go with the flow instead of fucking denying the strong arm of justice, because that's what this needs. It needs the truth to be proven, and the only way that's going to happen is in the legal system where he's brought it to. I never took it there, he took it there, now I'm there, I'm going to flourish in it. Unfortunately for him, I don't give a fuck. But now I've done that, it's like, okay. All them rumours you've screamed everywhere, people can be persuaded. I know the damage is done because that's what happens, but people that have been following me for a long time will have seen the waves of him and his people coming at me over the years. And this just might be the process I'm in. You know, endure this last little flurry from him. Get through it, and then I'm going to get through it either way. It's just what damage has happened. Do you get what I'm saying to you? That's all it is. What damage has happened to the progress of come. And I'm not on about like me. I'm on about like relaying the foundations of the message. It took me years to have people believing in the message a little bit again, and then he comes out with this shit again, which automatically drags the false allegations in 218 up and puts the same stigma around the message again. You know, one allegation there, an allegation here now, and then them saying, well, there's no smoke without fire. But they're not judging the lying prick. Why? Because he's not a proven liar. The only way I can do that, court, where he brought it, he took it there. I'm just going, alright, here's my evidence. He's lying. If he's not lying, tell me how he's telling the truth. If you can't prove the truth, or where he's heard the truth, or why he believes it's the truth, he's convicted for a serious campaign of stalking, harassment, victimisation, malicious, all this, everything, and it's horrendous for him. And everything that's been in the background, where there's been no complaints from me, but they've noticed it during other investigations and just left it on file there or something with a plea, gets dragged into it. And then all the kids that's complained about him in the last 16 months, threats to their lives, damage to their properties, intimidation to their families behind the scenes, all that goes onto it. And let's just say he wasn't lying. He did get on his toes for something that he's paranoid he's done, and he's just waiting for the police to turn up. Say that's the case. He never had the warrants. He never breached no licence. So unless there's something in the shadows that he's aware of, that's why he can't come back. He's got that as well. If he hasn't got nothing like that, and it's what I say was a fraud from the get-go, the whole escape route, this African world, he's done it 3 times over the decade. Well, 2 times he's done it. The same venture, escape on a plane, end up at the well in Africa, a few diamonds, back to the country. It's all bullshit. Leaving victims along the way, all over the fucking gaff. Doesn't matter where he goes. In the well, left him in the shit. The vet over there, left him in the shit. The dog over there, thrown it in the water. What was that like on his Lamech burial? But you understand what I mean? He's just a fucking horror, isn't he? Yeah, he's mad. But now I've took the right steps, made the right choice, not engaged with him in that criminal way, not this youth threats, not said this, that and that. Yeah, I stood up for myself. You come near my family, I'll fucking ruin your family. But that's just me, dealing with a gang of fucking criminals who've got access to firearms, got access to drugs, got access to huge amounts of money. I'm sitting here with none of that. Why? Because I've turned my life round. If I was in that life, I'd have firms sitting here with me now. I'd have cars outside, I wouldn't be in this, I'd be in an apartment. I'd be able to get on the phone and go, yo, go and move that family there for me, mate. I'm not in that game. I would have been well established by now, 8 years in the game. He'd be dead. I chose this life on purpose, people. I'm delivering this message on purpose. This is me now, this is my purpose. When people see a purpose and they have not got one, it intimidates them. Why? Because when you've got a purpose, you're independent, you're not a part of no fucker. And these can't have it. They can't have people who's got a purpose in life. A lot of these individuals that are targeting me, there's just no purpose in what they're doing. There's no purpose in anything they're doing. They're on social media without a purpose. They're in their life without no purpose. Do you know, I've got a purpose here. I'm not just a father to children, which is one purpose. I'm delivering a very, very powerful message. And it's not just about anti-knife crime or all this. It's about all sorts of things that's impacting on all sorts of people within our communities. Regardless of your culture or your religion or your skin colour, the shit I speak about addresses all sorts of shit that affects us all. I've got a purpose, mate. I don't really know what it is. I just know I've got this fucking purpose and I'm going to scream about it until it has the reaction it's waiting for. When it has the reaction it's waiting for, well then I'll fully understand what my purpose has been, won't I? But these rats that are coming at me, there's no purpose in them, mate. You know, you see like, you see these kids doing stuff for themselves. You go, well, it's right, you're smashing it, fucking sound, like, but what's your purpose in that? Don't really want to use anyone for an example, but like, alright, so you're in that game, you're smashing it, you've got all this, you've got all that, but what is your purpose now? What's your next step with this? Are you looking on just staying in that space? Is that your purpose now? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm shifting. Just because I don't settle in them spaces and don't remain active in them spaces doesn't mean you haven't experienced them. So for example, I went into the music thing, I was spitting fire, I was bringing out discs, but the process I'm in has made me experience this and moved into a different space. So I went into video editing. Eventually, the process has said, you've had enough of this, move me into a different space, which is fucking streaming. But right through the process, it's like another process of conditioning me for the anchor job. I can sit on a screen and present. I can sit and screen facts. If you had a network around and you'd be giving me the professional elements, just imagine how powerful I'd be coming across in like 4 or 5 years time. So with me, I've got purpose. At the top of everything I'm doing, choose a life, not a knife, the youth. Don't participate in drug dealing. Don't participate in drug taking. Don't participate in violent crime. Don't go in prison. Don't have your ma's house getting kicked in by the feds. Don't have your ma's heart broken. All this is a purpose. It's going to make a difference to some children's minds. It's going to help parents understand how to react to the children and what they might be going through, because I've got all the experience and I'm not just hiding away with it. I'm not hiding away with it. There's loads of criminals with these experiences, but they've got to hide away with it. They can't share it. Why? Because they're still criminals. I'm not, so I can share this shit. I can influence your kids. I can relate to them where they can go, you know what? That happened to me. Exactly that. Doesn't matter if it was 20 years ago. The dynamics in the game are exactly the same for each generation. The only things that's happening now is the consequences to the actions are 10 times worse. The dynamics, the thought process, the tit for tat, before you get the fatality, it's all the same. That unprovoked attack with the knife, that deliberate planned attack with the knife, I've done it all, so when I'm speaking about it, the kids can relate. That's why it's got purpose, choose a life, not a knife. And that's my message. It's not my message. It's everyone's. It's universal. You've only got to fucking teach your kids it. I'm trying to establish bullet points to register into your kids' minds, like the two we've established together, the G team. What are they? Can you remember? Reactive, revenge. No. Point 1. Manipulative behaviour. Point 2. That's where we're at up to now. Over the months, some of the valid points will come out and they'll get put on. And then we've got a sort of idea of what it's all about here for your kids. Encouraging these 10 points. If you're going to react, don't react with revenge. Don't retaliate with violence. Sleep on it. Think about it. Every time you're trying to deceive someone and manipulate someone, you're hurting them. It's going to then back down the line. Stop it while you're young so you don't get used to it as you're growing older. 2 points we've got on there, the GT. I'm convinced and certain that going along the line, we'll all have like 10 pointers there that are just all about the moral compass within you. Keeping hold of your emotions, keeping control of your emotions in them serious situations where the wrong choice can impact on everything about you. Just that wrong choice because you're emotional, you're at a fucking one choice, bang, can ruin you and your mother and your family and your community. Can't it? Choose a life, not a knife, isn't it? Valid point, innit? Anyway, it's about that time where I need to give my kids a quick call, 10:15. I'm giving them a bit more time up because the lights, so if they normally go to bed at 8, but it's light now, isn't it? So I've just said, if they're going to stay up till 10, make sure they're training the brain, not just farting around on a telly or a game. Sit them next to you and give them these things to fucking use the brain. So you want to stay up? Get in that fucking school book, girl. Well, not the school book. Get in Dad's book there. Dad will fucking educate you on life. Probably there now. Go on then, I'll see you in a bit. Come back on. Peace out so far, shall mate. Choose a life, not a knife. Protect the children, protect the future. Try not to bring him to the table now. He's not really going to be getting spoke about going through. The ball's rolling. I've done what I've had to do because he played his cards, I played mine. End of. All these people that are suffering from him. Just let the ball roll. Don't get caught up. Don't sit there developing a hateful type of revenge mindset because he'll disturb your days. You know, you'll start here with a little, I fucking hate him. But if you're waking up every morning looking at social media and you're seeing him, that hateful thought's the first thing that's coming. Remove the hate because it's fucking with your ways, it's fucking with your days. He's a fucking helmet, he's a waste of space. Everything's going to catch up for him. The sooner you let your energy go away from him, the sooner you stop letting him fucking suck the energy out of you, the sooner this fucking thing comes crumbling down. Protect yourself from it. He's poison. Every time you think about him, that's him in you. Running around his poisonous little deceitful ways, manipulative ways, making you act like him in a little sense. Just fuck him off. Get rid of him. I see all these posts getting made, boss edits of it and all, and I just think, wow, there's some effort going into him. When if he didn't do the effort, he'll reveal himself more and more. All that effort you're putting into doing posts about him, you could be putting on about TV, or missing children, or fucking missing pets. Do you understand? He's draining a lot of energy out of a lot of people and not using it constructively. Do you get what I'm saying? He's just sucking like a leech. And when he's getting it, he's just throwing it in the shitter. He's not really recycling to push back out there. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what you're meant to do with energy. So look, if you're sitting there in a mess and when you watch me, you're feeling better. That's like me coming in and going, let's take a little bit of that shit off you there, pull it here. And when I pull it in, you're feeling better over there, and I'll feel a little bit of I'll feel tired here. But I'll recycle when I sleep, wake up the next day, gone. You're feeling a little bit better now. I felt like a little bit of shit, could have spoke to you. And now it's gone, it's like recycled off. He's boiling it up and then coming out and going, yeah, I'll leave him in the gutter stabbed, I'll get him killed. It's mad, isn't it? He's like a fucking vampire, isn't he? That's what he's like, mate. Sucking the life out of people so he's got materialistic things. That's what he's doing now. He's sucking the spirit out of people so he's got materialistic things. See you in a minute. I haven't had a bath for ages. Yeah, see you in a minute.